And we are live. Hey, 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 my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. So if you are new to the channel, I want to welcome you. If you are a returning subscriber, I want to welcome you back. My name is Kamoy, and we are doing an energy vibration for today. Keeping in mind that energy is fluid and these messages are timeless. So my disclaimer is these messages are not for everyone, right? And if the message fits, you want to take what you need, you want to leave what you don't, you want to shelf what you don't understand in case you need to circle on back for some understanding, motivation, confirmation, or maybe even some inspiration, okay? Now, access is granted to you in the spiritual realm based on what you know internally as well as what you believe in, right? Which leads me into energy is fluid. So I may say that this is your energy, but it feels more like the energy you're interacting with. So you want to go ahead and apply that energy where it fits. And last but not least, my loves, you are your own guru. So you have the power and the opportunity to change your experience at any time you say so fit. Okay. Now, with that being said, it is Scorpio season, and we're going to jump into the message today. All right, so I was in meditation, and I got a download, and I pre-shuffled the cards, and we're going to take a look at them, right? And go through these cards together. I was in meditation, and Spirit really started to speak to me about holy versus hollow. And when I say holy, I'm not meaning like Holly. I'm meaning WHOLLY, whole, entirely, full. Okay, so being whole, being complete versus being hollow, being shallow, being surface, okay, is what the message is today. Where are you on your walk? Are you walking wholly and boldly in your truth versus are you surface? Are you hollow? Okay. Sun in Scorpio. So, we're in 8th house energy. So today's message is all about growth and confidence. Okay. 8th house energy is all about intimacy and shared possessions. It's about your intimate relationships and being able to set boundaries. Okay. Now, you do know Scorpio is ruled by Pluto transformation, but it's also ruled by Mars, action and war and passion, right? So you have those two things going on in the archetype of Scorpio. So popping on out today, we have the energy of growth and confidence with the 6 of Cups energy as well as the 6 of Wands. We're going to pay attention to the sixes, right? Sixes are all about your willpower, the power to create and the power to destroy. And if you understand your power as a creator, there are going to be some days that you're going to have to destroy in order to create, right? Or there's some days that you're going to have to keep creating, right? And not pay attention to the destruction that's going on around you. So you need to just be able to tap into the energy energetically to see where you fit personally within all of this, all right? So as you're moving throughout the day today, you can find the moon's energy being in Capricorn, and then later on this afternoon, it's going to swap over to Aquarius, right? So you're going to feel that Saturn's energy even throughout that Aquarian energy, because Aquarius is ruled or co-ruled by Saturn, right? So you have that order structure energy in the beginning of the day. And as you come to late afternoon, you're going to find that there's more of a rebellion energy. People want to be their own individual and stand out in their own uniqueness. Okay, so we do have heart chakra popping up on the board today, which is associated with growth and confidence too, right? Confidence is more Leo's energy, but confident in who you are also stems from heart work, shadow work. Okay, so we got the sun popping up here. We also have popping up here Jupiter's energy with Leo. Okay. So expansion of whatever you desire is what's happening in the month of Scorpio, right? Scorpio rules also deep, dark mysteries, okay? And deep, and especially dark does not necessarily mean bad or mean evil. Sometimes it just means uncovering what you can't see because it hasn't come to light yet, okay? So 6 of Cups energy is nostalgic energy, things of the past, things that make you happy. Maybe pulling out some dreams, some goals, thinking about some ideas, thinking about moving and doing things differently is what people's focusing on. And you need to know that as you move throughout this energy of growth and confidence, the 6 of Wands energy is saying that you're going to be successful. You're going to have victory, right? Sun card is popping up here also with that solar plexus energy. That's confidence right there again with that Leo energy. The sun is popping up here with that Leo's energy again. However, in reverse, we do have the the Two of Wands energy, where people may be fearing this growth and fearing this change, and putting restrictions on themselves. Very indecisive, not quite knowing how to move, right? And I feel like for some people, this because you are looking more externally than you are internally of what you can create in your power, right? For some people, you can see that things have just suddenly changed. You have to create new plans now. Like the old plans that you had are no longer working, right? We do have a lot of Leo energy popping up on here, third eye chakra energy, but both of these cards are showing up in reverse, which means that you may need to take a new perception on some things in order for you to step into your happiness with the Sun card. So you're going to have to step into your confidence as you're moving throughout this energy. Remember, holy, whole, complete, full versus shallow, right? Or hollow, empty, surface, incomplete energy, okay? The way that you're going to have to do this as you're moving throughout this energy is through the Hermit energy. So this is Virgo, but this is also Chiron, and Chiron is a wounded healer. And this card is 9. 9 is completion, but it's also showing up here with crown chakra, third eye chakra energy, which is all about your perception. Right? Seeing where you fit in things is going to be important in this energy. That's going to be very important in this energy. Seeing where you fit in things, okay? Looking at things, all right? Maybe we talked about the energy of Scorpio, right? Deep, dark things. Remember, dark does not necessarily mean evil, right? Like, so for example, you need a dark room, right? If you're going to be developing film manually, you need a dark space and it creates beautiful pictures, right? So focusing on not so much externally is going to be important because there's going to be a lot of gaslight and a lot of people watching and self-projection, right? Just pay attention of who and what you're sharing with people in this season. All right, keep it light. Keep it light and keep it focusing on what you desire. Nothing heavy, nothing toxic, okay? There are endings to things and new beginnings in this energy, so you do need to take heed to that because that's some of the energy that's popping on up here for you to tap into, right? You're going to have faith. There's beautiful things unfolding. Some of you are going to step into a beautiful surprise as you begin to go deep within this energy to uncover what's hidden behind the darkness, okay? There's been some heartbreak is the opposite energy here, right? Deep sadness, and this is where a lot of that projection is going to come from because there are people that's replaying that old outdated thinking. Remember that Six of Cups in the beginning is showing people looking back at past energy, and nostalgia. Some people, when they start to think about past energy, they think more about the pain and the suffering than they do about the beautiful times. Okay, now remember, this is a season where things are going to be reflected back to you. This is also a season where you should be really introspective. Right? The Scorpion energy, just so you guys know, has the power to tap into all dimensions. And this is why this particular archetype, the Scorpion archetype, needs personal control. Because we can be very vindictive with our energy because we are deeply loyal. Right? So when you find that you're crossed as a Scorpio, if you're not matured in that energy and have some type of personal control, you can then become very vindictive and revengeful, right? So that energy that you are moving with in the month of Scorpio can seek to dominate and control if not matured, right? Now, and the Scorpio will let you just continue to be so they can figure out who you are. So in the event when they're ready to strike, they know your every move, okay? And they will uncover things to you that you don't necessarily have to tell them. So that's what you want to be mindful of in this energy. There is growth happening. Major transformation is here for you to have, right? Some people are having relationships, like I said, that are reflecting back what they're thinking, what they're feeling, right? This is a new phase. It's time for people to really begin to understand that we are in a new phase, okay? Everyone is different, and you cannot try to change people. Let me tell you something. You can't change people. You can inspire people, but at the end of the day, people are going to have to do their work, okay? You can, and then As you recognize that everybody's different, you need to follow where your heart is leading you. Allow the things that you're curious about to lead you in the direction where you can meet opportunities, okay? You want to be mindful of that. And for those of you that are working with the fairy world, right, if you keep seeing something repeatedly coming into your experience, you definitely want to research that and see where that leads you, okay? Because messages are also coming in from the fairy kingdom as we're getting and moving energetically, okay? Some people are getting to know the real them or getting to know the real you, if that's you doing your shadow work. But some people are just trying to paint a pretty picture when they're not necessarily doing the work. And that's right down here with this mirroring. So, and then this outdated thinking with this cassette energy here, okay? So be mindful of that as you're moving. This is why you're not going to be able to share things with everybody, and you may want to protect your energy, okay? Once again, confidence is back here. It's saying confidence is going to be the key to your success in this energy. Remember, Scorpion energy not only deals with deep, dark, and mysteries, it also deals with intimate relationships and you being able to set the boundaries in those relationships. So have the confidence to ask for what you want and really tap into your desire, okay? No matter how you move in this energy, okay, you need to know that it's going to be a win-win outcome for you no matter what it is, and the energy is gaining momentum. And when I say a win-win outcome, whatever you're putting out in the atmosphere in this season, whether it's something positive, that is what's going to be expanded. If you're putting in something negative, that is also going to be what's expanded. So I really want you to know this is all you in this energy, all you in this energy. We do have the line, the arrow of the plan is showing up in the date today, just like we had yesterday. The arrow of frustration is also in the date. The arrow of passivity is also in the date, okay? Today is Monday, so we're talking about energy that's ruled by the moon. We're also in Scorpio. We're also talking about emotional energy because that's water energy. So just be mindful, right? You can find a lot of energy today where people are not necessarily telling you what's on their mind, but they're more in the observe. I'm going to observe mode, okay? I'm going to observe mode, okay? Some people don't understand that there could be beautiful adventures that you can find in solitude. So I've been doing a lot of sitting, and I be in the house all day because you guys know I work from home. Like I've literally created a 4-hour workday for myself. And most days, the 4 hours is just on a busy day. That's a busy work day, right? But most days I can get everything done, including recording the daily vibration, within an hour or two. So I've already went in and done the banking for the business, because I do run a business behind the scenes, right? So I've already went in and took care of the banking and QuickBooks already for that particular business, that I run with my babes. And I do the office stuff. He does the out of office stuff. And I've literally, like I said, created a 4-hour workday for myself. But most days my workday is only 2 hours. So I come in, I jump online, I do the banking and the numbers that's required for the business for today. I reach out to whomever vendors that we need to contact in whatever particular situation. And I'm wrapped up, literally, like I said, on a non-busy day in 2 hours. But I find that I am now in a space for months now where I've created solitude, and I've been having these wonderful adventures within and discovering new things about myself because I've grown. I'm not the same person I was when I started this channel in 2018, and I was looking at my numbers this morning earlier. And I realized that there's been a drop in numbers. And Spirit said to me, well, remember I told you that you were going to have to lose some subscribers to gain some subscribers, because this is a season where people need to be taught, right? This is not just about entertainment anymore. People really need to be taught about energetically how things move, so that way they can be better prepared of where we are and what's to come, right? Create the adventures that you want in solitude, which means that you need to take the time to breathe, take the time to put your shoulders down. You know, I've been having my shoulders and work done and neck done from since I believe March, and it's going to take about a year for me to really be able to realign all of the damage that I've been doing for like over 15-20 years, sitting at a computer hunched over, and it's painful, and I'm not on any medication for it, right? Which then puts me in a place where I have to sit still. See, that's the main thing that I'm learning. With sitting still, I have discovered in this process of realignment how everything is connected. Just like the body, everything externally is connected. Go out in nature and breathe. Instead of picking up the phone and calling someone to speak about your problems, right? How and why not do you just not sit still so you can hear yourself, your higher self, speak to you? That's the season that we're in. Looking outside of yourself is not going to be the answer. I'm telling y'all right now, right? Some people are still in denial about where we are. Some people don't have a vision. Or some people are in denial about the vision that they are now walking with. And just let me know, the vision for some people is more an emotional vision, because you're not even using your logical aspect or your masculine aspect. I've been speaking about the eyes of Horus, I think, for the whole week last week, where I explained to you guys the right eye is related to the sun, masculine energy, yang energy. This explores reasoning, math, logic, right? And science and language. And let me just tell you now, mathematics is the language of God. Everything is connected to numbers. So if you can understand numbers and sequence and code, you find that everywhere. Everywhere. Just by me looking at these cards, I can tell you right now, this is card number 14 that reduces down to the number 5. 5 is all about change, but it's also heart chakra work, right? And this card is denial. So some people are in denial, which means change can't come forward. You see how numbers are speaking to me? Card number 8. 8 represents new beginnings, right? It also represents you using and trusting your intuition, vision. Do you see how that can come into play? Right? Last card that we have here is then you begin to understand your truth, understand who you are, understanding your purpose. And if you don't understand your purpose, the best way to get there is through solitude. Quiet the mind. Turn off the TV, put down the phone, turn off social media. Come up with some type of spiritual routine as we are moving throughout this energy is what's going to be needed. All right. So understanding card number 43 reduces down to the number 7. We're still talking about you being able to balance out your chakras. This is where you begin to get whole. And you have more than 7 chakras, guys. 7 are the major chakras in the body, but you have more than 7 chakras. The left eye of Horus is known as the eye of thought. Left eye is related to the moon, emotions, feminine energy, yin energy. This explores your nature as a human being, your emotions, sexual energy, your intuition, and what appears to be magic, but it's really science that has not been recognized yet. Magic is really only science that has not been revealed and shown its truth yet, because it's still in the dark. The left eye also symbolizes the healing powers and you being able to protect. It's a protection symbol. You know, some people call it the evil eye and they don't even know what they're talking about. Do your research. I have a big eye in the middle of my den by the fireplace. A beautiful big eye. I think one of these videos that I posted has the thumbnail of the rug, and it's beautiful. But when I bought the eye, they had the eye listed as the evil eye. But you see, I'm an alchemist and I'm a light worker, so I know how to go in and just see things differently. So where they saw it, where most people would read that as evil eye, I reversed the word evil and I saw live eye. Or live eye, however you want to put it. Understand your power. Understand your magic. This is a season to do that. All right, y'all. So don't forget. Okay, we got some things going on in the atmosphere today. Sun in Scorpio. I just went over exactly how that Scorpion energy can affect you, right? The moon is going to be in Capricorn for a better part of the day. Then it swaps over to Aquarius. So Capricorn is usage, how you utilize things. Aquarius is what you know, right? You know, and it could also be a little bit rebellious energy. And we're going to be in Aquarius for about the next 2.5 days. And not to mention, today is Monday. So this is also Moon Day. And it's also Halloween, right? So are you walking holy? Or are you hollow? Think about that. All right, y'all. Do something kind for yourself today. Love yourself. Celebrate you today in this energy. All right? Be mindful that the arrow of frustration as well as the arrow of passivity is in the atmosphere. But you do have the arrow of the planner here to support you if you're making any plans towards your goals, your dreams, your destiny, or your purpose. All right? Have a wonderful day, guys. I will see you guys in tomorrow's energy vibration. Bye, my loves.